Hi, my name is Brent Atwater. I'm the animal medium. That's right, I look at and see and talk to pet spirits face to face. Somebody said to me, do you do readings? Well, yeah, that's why I talk to them on a daily basis. So in between the videos and the books and the appearances and the audience events, yes, I do live readings. So hope that answers your question for those who did send that in. Now, another thing we want to do is to thank everybody who sends us the questions we put in this big old bowl, and they're from all over the world. And I really, really, really appreciate your suggestions and your questions. And you're going, well, how can I send one? Okay, you can go to the Facebook group below. You can join and ask a question there, or you can send it to my Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, or go on my website. There's a form there that you can submit your question. And I really appreciate it. Now, today's question is more of an honorarium because we had a member in our group, and this just sort of touched my heart. Her name was April, and her fur, finned or feathered, that's right, this time it's a feathered companion, was a bird named Kita. And Kita was beautiful, and Kita passed away. And like all of us who have dealt with the horrific devastation interiorly of our pets that have passed, you want to hold on just as long as you can, in her case to the feathered suit, or like I did with my dog, to the fursuit, because you just don't want to let it go. And then, you know, I didn't have the courage to cremate any of my pets. I hand buried them. And when you hand bury a pet, it takes a lot out of you to have to take and put the dirt over their fur and over their body. And basically it tore my heart up, and I was just inconsolable for days after that. And then I learned and expanded my awareness about living energy. And some people have said to me, well, how do you know what you know? In case you haven't read my books, I had a fiance that was killed. And when Mike was killed, he came in and said to me from the other side, Brent, want to talk to me? Want to touch me? Want to feel me? I went, no, man. Dead boyfriends don't do that. This is like, I've been told about stuff like this. Don't you be going there with me. He very quietly and patiently said, Brent, get over your crying and let me teach you from the other side how to communicate and how to connect with me. I'm going, yeah, right, But he did. It took him 7 years to do so because, you know, I'm sort of a slow learner. Sorry. But it's like, I was taught you don't go messing with that stuff because I'm from the South. But I listened. And because I had trusted Mike in life, I trusted him in death. And he taught me very patiently, and hey, very patiently, how to touch and feel spirits, how to talk to spirits, and how to see spirits. Now, if you want to know how to do that, all of that is in my book, After Death Signs from Pets. All those techniques are in there, so you don't have to go to class, you don't have to take an animal communication course, just sit by yourself and do the techniques. They work. Anyway, so here we are back, and we're with the body, and we've buried the body. Here's the key that Mike taught me from the other side, which is what I teach you. Ready? You can't bury living souls. What, you say? That's right. You can't bury a living soul. All you're doing is burying a fursuit, or a fin suit, or a feathered suit, or a reptilian suit. That's right. See, our humans are encompassed in body. Well, yeah, we live in one, right? And this was really interesting. I had a girl the other day to me say, well, I didn't think I could talk to my cat because I'm talking to a cat soul. Get this lesson if you don't get anything else. The cat came in a cat suit. It's a soul. The bird came in a bird suit. It's a soul. You're in an earth suit. It's a soul. So when you discard your earth suit, or cat suit, or bird suit, or fursuit, you become a soul. And what you're doing is connecting soul to soul. Not cat soul to human soul. You're connecting living soul on the other side that used to live in a pet suit to soul that's living on earth in an earth suit. And that's why the living energy connects. And that's really an important lesson. That's the core of it. Just because they came in a pet suit does not mean they're not a living soul. And you're just a human in an earth suit, but inside is your soul. So when a pet leaves its fursuit, and we say transitions, because that's actually what's happening. You're transitioning out of the suit that you used on earth, and you're going into sparkler form and all there is on the other side, and becoming a beautiful living soul. And that soul is electromagnetic energy, which is why I get to see them and look at them, because you're looking at electromagnetic energy. That's why the soul becomes visible. So when a pet passes on the other side, don't limit yourself to think, well, I can't talk to a pet on the other side. It's not a pet. It's a living soul that you connected with on earth while they were in a pet suit and you are in an earth suit. And then when you get out of your earth suit, you join that living soul that was previously in a pet suit with them as a living soul on the other side of all there is. Isn't that wonderful? So once Mike taught me, come on, Brent, look at me as a living soul. Energy never changes. And here's an example right quick. If you take water and boil it, what do you get? Steam. If you take steam and freeze it, what do you get? Ice cubes. If you take ice cubes and melt it, what do you get? Water. All of those were in different suits. Water was in a water suit, steam was in a steam suit, ice was in an ice suit, water was in a water suit. Except the living energy, which perpetuates the soul, never changed. Water, steam, ice, water. Energy never changes. And energy is what is the living soul. It just changes forms. So try real hard. Although I'm not a good one to do it, because I'm a wuss, and you were talking to Chicken Little here, and one of my pets dies, I'm like inconsolable for weeks even though I do this, okay? And that's the truth. Which is real. Then I have to grab hold to myself and say, Brent, remember what you teach everybody. It's just a pet suit. I know. I like to hug the body and every morning hug a friend and kiss his little face and tell him he's got toe fur and he's the cutest little thing I've ever seen. But when he goes to the other side and becomes a sparkler form and transitions into living energy, I will be with him every day. Go look at our video on Mine Only. When a pet goes into living energy, they become mine only. And that explains all that. So, Alice, Kuta is now a soul, a living soul waiting for you to shed your fursuit and your earth suit to become a living soul with him of all there is in all of time. Thanks for listening today. We hope you'll submit your questions. We hope you'll join our pet loss group. We have lots of great ongoing discussions about our videos there, and they get first dibs on all the videos as they come out. And I hope that this has helped you. I know it's asking you to expand your mind a little, but it's real. It's really real. And once you accept that every being on earth sheds their suit and transitions into living energy souls on the other side, it becomes a little less horrific, a little more accessible, and doesn't hurt as bad. That's the bottom line. Especially when you've got a whole new journey. I mean, a whole new journey that you get to go on with your pet's new soul that just happened to live in a fursuit, or a feather suit, or a fin suit. Okay? I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye-bye.